So, Selena, what brings you here today?
Well, I know it's been like 4 or 5 months since we've had a session. I wish I could say it was the move or just time getting away from me, but I think some part of me hoped I was just fixed and I didn't need to do therapy anymore. And, well, I guess I still need your help after all, even if it's by voice call now.
Well, think of it as the end of a season, and now we're on season two. But what exactly do you need help with? Because I've been seeing you going back and forth between leaving and coming back to the wrestling community.
Well, the first amount of Pride was finished. I talked to my accountant and we looked over the numbers, and I was making enough from gyms that I didn't need to do the whole wrestling thing anymore. And my whole MO for the longest time was wrestle until I made a legacy, wrestle until I made enough money where I could retire, wrestle until I made enough money to give my sisters a better life, and I had done all those things. So I thought it was time to step away. Let contracts run out with some companies, finished up dates with others. Hell, some places were nice enough to just let me leave early. I had done everything I needed to do.
So, what's drawing you back?
It, uh, it was something you said. Back when I first started seeing you. You asked me what I wanted. And at the time, I mentioned my sisters and wanting to be happy and all this stuff that had nothing to do with wrestling. But as I was finishing up my time, I realized that I want more than anything is what I was already doing. I wanted to be a professional wrestler, even if it hurts me. Even if it breaks my heart time after time, there's nothing else in this world I want to do more.
You felt lost without wrestling?
Yeah, I did. And I want to keep doing it. Now, I obviously don't want the schedule I had before. I mean, Jesus. I was doing far too much. But to keep wrestling, I want that. And I want to know if I'm still good enough.
Do you feel good enough?
As a wrestler, I was able to beat the best because I needed to. I had the pressure of family on my shoulders pushing me to be the best. I don't know if I could be as good as I was without that pressure. Being driven only by want, not by need. It's exciting.
Exciting.
I never have been able to wrestle just for fun. It was always to escape poverty or provide for someone else, knowing that I can do this now, and if I fail, my life will be okay. It means I get to cut loose, have fun, see how high I can fly, without worrying about there not being a net below me. How could I not be excited?
That's the thing, right? You're excited now that you don't have to worry about the need and just worry about the want. You have the drive, but maybe you manage your feelings. This is only a theory. Maybe when you started out, you said this is only for my family. Along the way, you started to love this. It became a want rather than a need. So when you got financially stable and felt, you know what, I'm done, I've gotten everything I wanted out of this, that drive woke you back up. And that drive woke you up to realize you still want this. You still have unfinished business in the wrestling community. I hope I'm making sense in my assessment. Again, it's been about 3 to 4 months, so I might be a little rusty.
Kind of. It wasn't always this way. When I was 18, it started for fun, training with Scout, meeting my heroes. It was fun. Then over time, it became work. And work can be fun sometimes, but it's a job. Responsibilities kept stacking up, and suddenly I'm an adult. It started as want and it became need. But I don't need to wrestle anymore. But fuck, do I want to?
So want, need, and then want. I'm sensing a pattern here. But I want to see if you can tell me what that pattern is. Next time we talk, tell me what pattern you see in your life. That way, if we figure it out, we can work on it next week.
Alright, Doc. Anyway, I should tell you about this girl I'm seeing.